Hello YouTube, this is Denoxkun speaking once again. And yeah, you probably have seen me in the Beko channel, but if not, I'll leave it in the description below. What basically this channel is all about. I've been pretty much motivated by Bankai922 because he's doing all these anime reviews, giving his opinion about it, and he's pretty funny when he comes to these reviews. And some villains that really ticked him off, and probably some other funny stuff that he makes jokes around them, and kind of makes me laugh. So I decided to do my own episode reviews as well. I know that Sword Art Online has been out for a while. It's up to episode 14 already. But I was deciding to start between that and everything else would be like brand new animes never seen before. That just came out like last week or so. So other than Sword Art Online, the rest of Sword Art Online, I'm not gonna review the earlier episode because it's already have passed already. I don't think people are gonna look into that as much. But like that and B2 that just came out. I'm also gonna try to review Maggie and maybe Sakura Soul, but I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about it. I'm debating a little bit. Anyway, Sword Art Online episode 14. I'm gonna start with. And basically, this was a pretty much shocker to every fans of Sword Art Online ever existed. Because, I made a prediction back in episode 13 about what would happen to Kirito and Asuna. That, like, the big skeleton monster was going to, if he were to kill Asuna, Klein, that he probably still has the item to revive somebody that he cares dear for. Because Kirito got it from a monster, he didn't need it because he was going to use it on Sachi. And then, he decided to give it to Klein because he couldn't use it on Sachi anymore because she's been dead for a while, like back in episode 2, I think. So, that's what I thought it was going to happen, but it was totally different from what I predicted, and people are spoiling me. Oh, Asuna's gonna die, because I know I don't want Asuna to die either, but I'm pretty sure if she did die, Kirito, Klein was gonna decide to use the item and say, throw it, here Kirito, use it on Asuna so you can bring her back to life, and then, but Heathcliff, he was the leader of, anyway, before I get to Heathcliff, the big monster was already dead in the beginning, and I was like, the freak? I was hoping for a little bit more epic battle, like maybe like 10 more minutes into the anime. I wasn't expecting the whole episode to be around that monster because it has a lot of plot holes in Sword Art Online. But what really disappointed me already is the boss was already dead, and like in the end of the last episode, the boss was far from dying. And I'm like, they skipped all the epic scenes and, how they were able to beat him and all that stuff. It felt rushed. And yeah, there's still the same opening, and I'm thinking that next week or the week after that is going to be a new opening because supposedly Kirito, Asuna, and Yui are going to try out a new game. Okay, so after they defeat the monster, it seems that everybody were taking a break. 14 people were dead in the whole battle. And then Kirito noticed that Heathcliff was an immortal object. And what did Kirito do? He struck to Heathcliff, and nobody know why exactly yet. And then he told Asuna and everyone else, this is an immortal object. And basically Heathcliff say congratulations on, reviewing my identity. So if you could choose rather to go, continue up the stairs and the floor, or you could fight me right now and save all your friends and everything. So Kirito decided to fight him. It was a pretty epic battle. It was like the same fast pace like it was when Heathcliff first faced Kirito right before he joined the Blood Knights. And what really shocked me is that when Kirito was about to die, was about to get slashed, Asuna jumped in the way and she got slashed and she died. And I'm like, what the freak, man? That's. And then after that, Kirito dies too. I'm like, this is episode 14 already. But I find out what happens later on with this whole thing. I'll explain a little bit later on. Anyways, the problem is that after Kirito dies, of course, Kirito did not completely die yet. He was like a transparent being. And then, with Asuna's sword, he stabbed through Heathcliff, aka Akihiro or something. The name of the... Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let me wait till this plane passes by. Yeah, this is not gonna be any edits right now like I did my other channel, because I'm gonna upload it straight onto YouTube, just like Bankai does. Later on, I'll probably put some edits in these videos. Okay, like I was saying, so right before Kirito dies, he stabbed through Heathcliff, aka the creator of the game, which was really shocking because I never expected that. People who has read the light novel, yeah, please do not spoil me on the rest of the series. I want to find out and get shocked myself. I don't want to know. If you leave any spoiled comments, I'll just delete it. That's plain and simple. Because you know the light novel of Axel World and Sword Art Online are, you know, have a lot of things in common. They're going straight for the manga, I guess. Anyways, after that we see like Heathcliff was defeated, the creator of the game. Everyone were able to be free before like the whole world of Sword Art Online gets destroyed, which is why the title is called End of the World. We see Asuna and Kirito, they were together in like the sky. They were seeing as the whole tower crumbles down to the ground. And it was the creator was right next to Asuna and Kirito, telling him, "Oh, congratulations for beating the whole game." And supposedly everybody who died in the virtual world of Sword Art Online really did die in the real world, but at the same time, I was wondering why did Kirito he survived after, you know, Kirito and Asuna, they hugged and everything, and they say we'll die together, and you know, a very romantic moment. Asuna really loves Kirito. I can tell you that. She's like one of the best female anime characters I ever known, because she's, you know, she's always sticking by her man. She truly loves her man and everything. Yes. So the reason I found out why Asuna and Kirito are still alive in the real world, even though they died in the virtual world of Sword Art Online. Kirito beat the game, first of all. That's why he survived. Akihiro, the creator, let him live after, you know, beating him right before he died. And then, you know, when Kirito told Heathcliff, aka Akihiro, I don't know who to call him. I think I'll just call him Heathcliff. You know, screw it. Yeah, he told Heathcliff, "Oh, if I die, make sure that Asuna doesn't kill herself or commit suicide." So I guess he fulfilled his wish, and both Kirito and Asuna survived. But when you see Kirito waking up and he takes off his netgear, you know, into the real world, of course he's in the hospital. It's been 2 years since he was traumatized in this game. It's kind of like dot hack in a way. This person's been traumatized, and he looks like an old man, Kirito. He has long hair. He looks all decrepit, like Bankai 922 said. My God, he was kind of wrinkled in some places. I feel sorry for that guy. If Kirito looks like that, I wonder what Asuna looked like. You probably feel more sorry for her than Kirito. I would, most likely. She'd probably be wrinkled or something. She'd probably have longer hair than she did in the game. And you know how long Asuna's hair is. Yeah, but that's where the episode ends. I'm like, yeah, like Bankai says, 11 episodes to go. What's gonna happen here? This is like one of the most unexpected, weirdest anime storylines ever, because supposedly there's like a trailer of the next game that Kirito and Asuna are gonna be playing. It's called Sword Art Online something. I'll leave the description and link below so you can check it out, the trailer. Supposedly it's a new game they're gonna play. They might still be using Sword. But is the show really gonna have the name Sword Art Online for the next 11 episodes? I mean, the game is over already. I was expecting the game to be over like onto episode 25 or 24. And then like maybe that will be the second season. But no, they have to put it all in the first season. It's like it's rushed, this anime, seriously. And yeah, I'm sorry for the wind. This wind sometimes kind of screws up the sound quality. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about episode 14 of Sword Art Online. It was a pretty good episode, but a lot of shocking moments. I feel that they rushed this whole thing. They could have made like some characters stories even more deeper. Like we barely got to see this girl Silica, and this other girl who's a blacksmith, Lizbeth. We barely got to see these two at all. Only like one episode and that's it. And I'm like, they could have explained more of the story. But hopefully they could see them in the real world. Especially with Klein and Igor and a few other people that have survived Sword Online. And like I said before, maybe I haven't here, but I feel sorry that Sachi died. And Yuri's gonna come back. That's fine. But Sachi, she just, I don't know. She seemed like she was gonna be the main character. This is from episode 2 and all, but she actually did die in the real world. And I'm like, and I thought she was one of the main characters. I'm glad Kirito died, because Kirito, he was a bastard. But basically, Sachi should have still be alive. She's like one of those main girl character that she had potential of actually being more in the game, but there's a lot of flaws in the anime, and yet the anime is so good. How can they keep that up? Anyways, that's about it. Take care, God bless, stay cool, and stay tuned for my other anime reviews of B2, Maggie, and maybe some others that I'm not sure yet. See ya, bye.